Real Action is brought to you by Pertec, with 103 service and supply centres around Australia for all your hydraulic and industrial hose requirements. G'day, welcome to Real Action. Michael Guest, I've got my mate Mark Newman with me. We're fishing in the fantastic Inverell region. There are so many rivers and creeks like this one with one of my favourite sport fish, one of Australia's greatest fish ever, the mighty Murray cod. I've got a few different techniques we're going to use to catch them. We've got the car topper on the back, had a bit of a ride down here in the mighty truck. We've made it down to the river. You haven't caught a cod yet?
I haven't caught a cod. I'm really hoping to break the drought today.
Break the drought. They are a cool looking fish. They're one of our, I don't know, when you think Australian natives, green and gold, they couldn't be a better colour. The water looks fantastic. We've got the car topper to do it in, and I reckon hopefully we might even see a bit of surface action, but certainly some subsurface craws and frogs. All those things are going to work. You got to be excited.
Mate, I can't wait to get out there. What are we talking for? Let's just go.
Let's get the tinny off. Sneak straight up there. Probably stay on this inside a little bit. Little crackle. Yep. Oh, got him there, Mark.
You're well in.
You're going to stick there a little bit at the moment. Righto, you all right, Mark?
Yeah, don't lose it now.
We'll just run us in. We're sort of running us into the bank. We are in the net. Go, mate. Yes.
There he is. He's
all right. Hey.
Beautiful, mate.
That's what they look like, brother. NIT on that light tackle. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how big that mouth is.
I'm jealous.
They're a great looking fish, aren't they? He's very dark, that one. Quite often they're a bit more green than that, but that bloke's very, very dark.
He's dark.
Yeah, and he just smashed it through the timber. Sensational. Got to go in with a bit of cod thumb, and I think I'm going to. They've got that rough, rasping sort of set of teeth there. Oh, there we go. I'll just fix him up and swing that claw back over. Keep you in the water for a minute, buddy. Fix that up for me, Mark. So that's it's got a little, what we call a Colorado blade on the bottom of that, and it's got the claws and all sorts of things, so it just looks like a yabby pulsing through the water. And I've got to tell you, yabbies are a massive part of Murray cod diet, and that thing swims so well. And this bloke, you're right there, mate, you got us held. This bloke's just climbed straight on that. Beautiful little fish, that fella there. Just move that right over, buddy. Check him out. And you can see them sometimes hanging around underneath the banks and the logs, and the telltale's that tiny little white tip on the tail, and on top of that rear part of the dorsal, and on that lower fin, the pectorals have got that bit of white, so they really stand out. All right, we'll let this fella go, eh?
Let him go.
Wow, off you go, bud. Go on. Check that out. He'll find a spot. There he goes, back underneath the boat. He'll go and find his snags just there. I thought the water was warm when I got in, just looking at the sounder. We've got a fantastic setup with the little car topper, petrol motor on the back, electric on the front, sounder here, 24.1 degrees. So hopefully that means they might be a little bit more active even on top water a little bit later, but hey, as long as you're catching them, that's the main thing. But last time I was here, I was in the winter time. I think it was about 8 degrees, Mark, and I got to tell you, it was pretty chilly, so I didn't mind walking around in there today. So, oh yeah, whack. That's the go.
Yeah.
What did I say about letting it sink down a bit further?
Yeah, that's definitely the go.
Just let me get around this way, mate. He's only a little tack of that one. I reckon you can give him the thumb grip, that fella.
I'll thumb him.
He's only a little fella, but he hit me like a train. That's a good sign. Cod love a bit of barometric pressure, and I think the barometer's not too bad at the moment. So that's going to help us a little bit, and low light conditions. So we've got that afternoon bite starting to happen now. But he's just a pretty little fella. Look at that. You know what? It's not always about, we love catching big fish on Real Action. You don't catch them all the time, but the great thing about catching a pretty little fish like that, it means the system's healthy. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful little fella. Let him go, eh?
Yep.
Grow a bit bigger, that fella.
Off you go.
There you go, buddy. Awesome.
Marine Rescue New South Wales has more than 3,000 volunteers to help keep you safe on the water. You can log on with your local Marine Rescue base when you're heading out. You can call them back to check your marine radio is working. Best of all, they'll come to your rescue if you break down or worse. It costs a lot to provide this world-class service, so make sure you support your local volunteers whenever you get the chance. Marine Rescue New South Wales, volunteers saving lives on the water.
Got it? Yep. That's the go. Go, son.
Not big,
Oh,
but
he's all right.
he's a fish. He's a fish.
That's your first cod, mate. Am I allowed to...
Pretty happy with that.
There you go. Let me...
Yeah.
I'll hold him. You grab him. Get your thumb down there.
Thanks,
Gotta
mate. We've got him.
A little bit of a support there. Pretty little fish.
I've done it, Guesty.
You've got one. You got a cod.
You've
That's
finally
it.
taken me away to get my first cod. I'm pretty happy with that. He's not a big one, but it's a start, eh?
Hey, they're
it's
such
start.
a glorious looking fish, and
They are.
as I said before, great to see this system
Oh.
in such good order and those smaller fish zooming around in here.
I would have had 20 casts on that same spot, and then
Keep
eventually they just
They turn up.
we annoyed it enough.
That's it. Good stuff. We'll get him back in, eh?
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's out now. There it is.
Righto.
Rightio. We'll let him go, eh?
Yeah. Off
See
you
how
go,
he goes.
bud.
Oh! Nothing wrong with him.
Just creeping along here at the moment with the electric motor, and just find a spot that looks good and then gives you a few directions to cast. And if you look around, you can see there's boulders and rocks, and there's also the odd timber snag as well, and cod just love structure. So anywhere you've got some sort of structure, you're in the game. And there's just so many options. This is a pretty good spot here, I reckon, to find one.
Yep. Oh, that's a decent
That's
fish,
a better
Guesty.
fish, mate.
That's what we've been looking for.
Jeez, you hit that hard.
Yeah, he's hit that hard.
That hard, all right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's climbed on that
A
one.
good fish.
Just a bit better, that one.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Oh, I saw one down there. I don't know if it was him. I reckon it might have been. It took a few more casts, and patience is one of those things you've got to have for Murray cod, because they can just frustrate you where they come and have a look and they don't play the game. But this fella's certainly... Oh, look at that go. Great fun too. Like, we're only using...
Yeah, light gear. Three to five.
Yeah, 3 to 5 kilo tackle, either 20 or a bit of 30 pound fluorocarbon leader, some 15 pound braid, and a little 3,000 size spin reel. So do yourself a favour, get up into this part of the world. We're in the magnificent Inverell sort of region, that area. There's so many creeks and rivers. If you're going to go on private property, get permission. We've certainly done that, haven't we, big fella?
Yeah.
Look at that.
No, that's beautiful, that.
Pretty. Has not got a blemish on it, that fish. Not a single blemish. That's a beauty.
So healthy. This river's just pristine, Guesty.
Mate, it's magnificent, isn't it, eh? Isn't that tiger pattern, big lateral line? They're such a predator. They feed on a range of insects, and they'll eat mice and lizards and you name
Crazy.
it. But we're working on their appetite for yabbies at the moment. That's what we're working on. All right, I'll take that out. That's what's done the damage, that little crawl pattern right there. All right, buddy. Hey, look at you. Off you go, mate. There you go.
Yep.
Got him.
Yep. We're on, Guesty. We're on. That's not a bad one either.
Going all right?
Yeah, he's going all right. Swimming to the boat. He wants to go under the boat.
Oh, I'll move this over this way a bit, bud.
There he is. Oh, he's beautiful.
That is a good looking
Beautiful
fish.
fish.
Scoot over here.
It's me
Well
PB. Me PB. I'm pretty happy.
Slowly getting bigger. That's a beautiful fish. He hit you like a train, didn't he?
He
that
hit
one?
me like a train. I said, Witching hour.
It's definitely the
It's
witching
the witching hour. I'll bring him around the front so we can have a look at him.
Yep. Scoot him around there. Sneak him in there. Got him.
There we go, Guesty.
That's a go.
Look at that thing. Right at the last couple of casts of the day.
Yeah. Swing him around that way, everyone
And,
can see. Look at that. Beautiful.
I'm showing you, but I want to show the people at home as well.
For sure.
There he is. I'm going to let him go.
Yeah. Oh, I got a kiss. Oh, that's a bit of a first
There
for
we go. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah.
You got a kiss in a bath. Hey, I reckon it's beer o'clock, brother.
Woo, beer o'clock.
Well done. Cracking day, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, yeah, there he is, Mark.
Yep. You're on, Guesty.
Oh. Feels all right too, a little bit of weight about him. Come on, son. Come on, come on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this way, I think, bud. Oh, yeah, it's a good fish. Solid one.
That's...
Oh, he's just sitting around.
Yeah, nice fish.
Yes.
That is
yes,
beautiful.
yes. I'll just take my controller off so I don't bang around. It's a cool setup, this tinny. I've got to tell you, I just love fishing out of this thing. 40 kilos, easy to get off the roof on it, easy to
Even for an
unload.
old bloke like me.
Even for an old fella like him. Electric motor at the front, a little 9.9 on the back. The sound is here. We've been doing a little bit of side scan. I can see this fish on the sound and just went through the beam when he came across the back there. So it's a handy thing to have. And talking about water temperature, yeah, it's still around that sort of early 20 degrees. So good temperature for these fellas to catch them, I reckon. Come on, bud. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And he's gone to that craw. If you can see that craw there, I won't keep him in there. Look at those little legs. They are so good underwater looking at them. Sometimes I haven't actually caught cod on these before, but I looked at them and just went, that is going to catch a cod.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, is that fella there. Look at that. All right, let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of you, big fella. The car topper will go so many places, but it won't go uphill through the rocky rapids too well. So we've just pulled up and there's always, it's like a river somewhere. There's always another hole somewhere. Well, this is the next fishing hole up. It looks pretty cool. And we're just going to have a couple of casts from the bank for a minute, which is good. And it's easy to get in and out and you can swap sides and do whatever you want to do.
I'll try surface. You go the deep
Yeah.
one and we'll see what happens.
Righto, mate, you go. Fire
Right.
a cast in.
He's one
There he
behind it. Oh,
Keep rattling.
he's following it.
That was pretty cool. Surface bite.
Yep.
Got him. Oh, go, mate. On the surface frog. Well done. It paid off, didn't it?
It's a big one.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sneaking down here, bud. Oh, yes. Oh,
Yes.
yes. On the frog. Off that big weed bank there.
Yep. Now you were having a shot with the top water up there and I went up the bank. Oh,
There you go.
that's a real one.
Let's come down here and get him back in the water, eh?
Look at that.
Hold that up. Beautiful.
Mate,
On the frog.
that's what we've come for.
Yeah, the little car topper's back there, and we got up early this morning, drove down to the river with all sorts of expectations of hopefully finding. Got to support that belly. That's it, bud. And hopefully finding a better fish, and to catch it on that frog. Amazing on those big surface strikes. I've got a bit of cod thumb, a little bit of blood there. That's a beautiful fish for this part of the world.
Yep.
Best way to catch them too.
PB now.
Definitely PB, that's a solid one. And look, as far as this creek fishing goes, that's a really, really solid fish. Though when you do get the odd bigger one, but hey, mate, it's as I said, look at the location. How's the day? Sun's shining, barometer's pretty good. Barometric pressure plays a massive part in the way these fish feed. And it is pretty solid, about 1,018 this morning. Thanks for the good times. Off you go. Oh, go. You all right, mate?
Yeah.
See if you, can you
I'll
get
come
round this
down to
way?
you. I'll come down, Guesty.
Oh, that's a solid fish, that one. Just wow. Just crashed that frog. What a bite. Let's get him, I'll grab him for you. That's a cracker, that one. Wow. Look at that.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Funny how colours work in that real dark black, probably representing a cicada, I reckon, that black at the moment. That's working, so that sort of cicada, look at that.
Yeah, you came out in shallows, you couldn't see any fish there. You could see, I could see the whole bottom clear as day.
Just sitting
Somehow
down.
it just appeared because they're that camouflage.
Oh, mate, I think
So,
it's quite a dark fish, though.
Oh, yes.
Got that big thumb grip in there, hanging there, buddy. I'll get you back in the water. Wow.
He'd be 70 centimetres.
He's
so.
a good fish, that one.
Yep.
That's a beauty.
Another PB, they keep getting bigger.
Well done.
Thanks, Mr. Cod. Great times.
Anybody knows me knows that I'm probably not a massive fan of snakes. So we saw one on the other side, and I said to Mark and to the cameraman, I said, just be careful, it's that time of day, you can feel the heat and they're going to be out and about. That was a black snake, that one, but there's also browns and tigers here. So one thing you got to have, we've got it in our pack just over here, I've got a snake bite kit. Take one with you. He's going that way, I'm definitely going this way. Without a doubt, my favourite way to catch a Murray cod is on the surface. So they love eating things like lizards, mice, cicadas, and certainly frogs off the top. So I'm going to go with one of these. Good looking spot right here, I'm going to tell you. Oh yes!
Oh, beautiful, Guesty, right where we've been casting.
Just up under the shadows there.
That's another nice fish.
That's a solid one too.
Oh.
On the frog.
Oh, those frogs are
Look at
killing
that.
it. Who'd have thought in this crystal clear water?
Go the frog. Mate, we know the frogs are about.
Yeah.
How was that snake we saw eat? We're walking along, we hear this squealing. It was a poor frog. Well, I guess it's a food source for the black snakes and for these fellas. Got eaten. Frogs are about, cicadas are about. Let's go surface. Let's see if I can't sneak him in. I reckon I can get him in through there, mate. If you grab my rod, I'll crouch down here, see if I can't get a grip on him. Got him. How good.
That's a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish.
So I've gone on the brown frog, that one. Just cracked it out of there. Wow.
It's exhilarating when they hit
If
it.
you said to me,
Yeah.
you know,
You're gonna get
you got
fish of
one
this size in
no,
here.
No, but if you said to me, you've got one chance to go
Yeah.
fishing for something, it's your last chance to ever go fishing again. For me, it's either this
Yeah.
or bass on surface in magnificent locations like this, unspoilt. There's no rubbish here. It is so good, I tell you, so good. I love that. That was just sensational. Off you go, buddy. Go on, away you go. Go on, away you go. Oh! Oh!
He's on it.
Oh, got him!
Yes.
Yes!
That's a good fish, Guesty. Good fish.
How cool was that?
Oh, look at that.
Set that hook, so that's that frog. We saw that fish swimming along there. Oh, how cool was that?
Yes.
That's gold. Oh, just making sure that hook's set. Always worried about those surface bites. And I'm pretty sure it's set. I've given it a couple of good jams in there. It's only a 3 to 5 kilo rod. But how cool was that? That's a cracking fish. There's a reason why you throw surface lures for cod, and that is it right there. So he's just cruising along, doing his thing. That's a really long fish, that one there.
Crystal clear, half a metre of water.
Crystal clear. We saw him cruise off onto a rock, and we're there polarising, and you've got to have the polarised sunnies on. It is such an advantage. And It's all been happening. We've seen snakes and
Plenty of fish.
Mark said, I think he's over near that white rock. Cast past that white rock, and I thought, oh, I missed him. Another cast. Up he came. There's the explosion. There's the result. There's one happy angler. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Wow, what a magnificent Murray cod that is. We've been fishing the Inverell region. There are so many options. To see that fish come up and smash that off the top was just fantastic. Yeah. The car topper's got us here. We've been fishing some different holes. We've pulled the car topper up and
as far as the rapids,
gone for a wander, and it's paid off. Look at that there. That is a beauty. Yep. You've been watching Real Action. One happy angler, two happy anglers. Michael Guest, Mark Newman. We'll catch you next time. Bye now. Go and find something to eat. Yeah.
Real Action is proudly brought to you by the all-new Amarok, born from tough love. Look after your best mate with Hypro, pioneers in pet food.